started my career in Dubai. And in Dubai, it is like the culture there is work culture. You just need to work. And this is the life of most of the people who are living and working in Dubai. So I started my career working for contractors. And in Dubai, the situation is a bit different than here. Somehow it is okay if you are living in Geelong and you go to Melbourne and you need to commute every single day. It is exactly the same if you are living in Sharjah, which is the closest city to Dubai, and you need to commute and you have to be on the road for 2 hours to reach work. And if you want to go back, another 2 hours, and then count again 9 or 10 hours at work. This is your basic timing. So, but many people were, including me, were staying beyond the working hours or the standard working hours. So it was a horrible experience. I managed to make a lot of money out of it. And my wife was really good. She spent all of that. I don't know how. But so the problem is that, you know, I didn't feel at that point of time that I have a problem. I never felt that I have a problem. I felt that, okay, I'm enjoying my life. I'm jumping up the ladder, you know, from junior contract administrator to senior project manager, handling a super high-rise building, the 7th tallest building in the world. So I achieved everything. I was so happy. I was extremely happy. But this is not the way how you need to look at life. When I came to Australia, I was shocked. You know, this topic, the first time for me to know what is work-life balance is all about was when I taught this unit last year. Work-life balance, what is this topic? So it's not construction. I was really shocked. And it was heartbreaking for me when I started preparing for this unit. For this topic, actually. I'm so familiar with all other topics. But this topic, I feel that I am not the right one to teach it. So I was working in the construction industry. And in the same time, when I did my master's degree, I did that and I got distinction. So I was offered a part-time job in Heriot University. They have campus in Dubai. So I started teaching 1 unit. And then, you know, I ended up teaching 3 units in one trimester. So imagine that you kick off 5 o'clock in the morning, and you finish at 6:30 in your work, and then you go to the uni, you teach there for another 3 or 4 hours, and then you go home. And I was exactly doing the same that you have seen in this video. It is exactly the same. I have 4 kids, guys, and it was really difficult, you know. So I started to enjoy my kids when I came here. I started to understand what is fatherhood all about when I came here. It was not there. I was only, you know, feeding them with cash and, you know, and that's it. This was my role. And why I'm sharing this story with you, because it could not be this year or the next year. Maybe within the next 5 years or 10 years, you will end up with this situation. So don't be overwhelmed with your ambition, with your passion, with your determination that I want to be a successful person. Success is not only about work and about achieving and about your bank account and how much you got in the bank. It's about balancing. It's about looking at other angles, other parts of the story. So your life is a story. So it's not only your work. So it is a major decision for you to take. How can I approach my life? So is it only about being determined at work, or make sure that my boss is always happy about me, and what about my partner, what about my family? Even if you are not yet in any independent way of living and you're still living with your parents. Again, part of your life is your family, your dad, your mom, and the environment surrounding you. So even if you are studying and you're not working, we have something called study life balance.